Don't be shy, cause Jolene can't wait to meet ya. She's the queen of the park. She's got gossip, news, and lots of food to feed ya. Jolene Sugarbaker.
Well, hi there, Trailer Park fans. It's Jolene Sugarbaker, the Trailer Park Queen, and welcome to the Trailer Park Test Kitchen, and welcome to another edition of Cooking with Jolene, the Trailer Park Cooking Show, where I teach you how to live on a budget and do it the Trailer Park way. Well, this is the 25 days of Trailer Park Christmas, and if you look at your calendar that you downloaded from my website, trailerparkchristmas.com, you'll see that there's 22 days till Christmas. And today's recipe is eggnog cookies. And, you know, some people might not like eggnog, and that's okay because it does have some kind of peculiar flavors. It's an acquired taste, but it does make a great cookie, and it goes inside today's ingredients. And it actually is really simple. It uses taste of cinnamon and actually nutmeg too, and it bakes down into a nice cookie that you can take to a potluck or to a friend get-together or something around the holidays. It would really make a great gift too. You could put it in a nice gift box. But I've got my stand mixer together here. You can mix it by hand. I picked this up at a second-hand store. But we need a cup of butter. So I've got a butter stick here softening. Actually, two makes a cup. So we're going to put that into our bowl here. Just go ahead and put the butter here in the bowl, and we're actually going to put some sugar in there too, and we actually have 1 cup of white sugar, so we're just going to put that into the bowl just like that, and let's get an actual stir spoon here so we can mix that around. Turn it on very lightly so it doesn't fling out of the bowl. You're going to cream together that butter and the sugar just a little bit, just like that. Now you're going to add the egg. So go ahead and add the egg right on into the sugar butter mixture and turn it on just a little bit and get that going. I preheated the oven to 350 degrees, and you also need to get together some baking pans too. Now we're going to add a cup of eggnog to the mixture, and this is just store-brand eggnog, and that goes right on into the bowl just like that, and we can stir that around just a little bit. Now, it probably is a lot better if you sifted all these ingredients together, but I don't have the time for that, so we're just going to dump it in and hope for the best. We're going to add a ½ teaspoon of nutmeg, ground nutmeg, right on in there. Then we're going to add a ½ teaspoon of ground cinnamon right on into the bowl. Then we need a ½ teaspoon of salt right on into the mixture. Then we need 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of baking soda right on in there. Give that a whir around just a little bit. Now we're going to add 3 1/4 cup of white flour to this slowly. And this is just unbleached flour. And we're just going to add that right on in there. Just like that. Now you can add some food coloring if you wanted to, or you could just leave it as is because they're nice and white and remind me of eggnog. And you can see some of the cinnamon flakes and the nutmeg in them when they're done. There we go. Just let that mix around for a little while so you get a nice mixture together. Now you might need to chill your dough for a little while in the fridge so you can make nice rounded scoops full so you can put them on a baking pan. Okay, I have a baking pan here and I have our mixture here, and I've chilled it just a little bit in the refrigerator so it's easier to work with. And I've got a cookie scooper. You could just use a spoon, and I'm just going to make little blobs there, about tablespoons, onto the baking sheet. And we're going to make a whole pan, and we're going to put them in the oven at 350 for about 8 to 10 minutes. And then you can put an icing on it. I'll have that on my blog, trailerparkchristmas.com, how to make an icing for that. But we're going to taste it here in just a moment once they bake up in the oven. So let me get this pan finished, and I'll be back in a moment. So I have a pan of our eggnog cookies. We're going to put them in the oven for about 8 to 10 minutes, so set your timer. And there you have it, my eggnog cookies. Look at them. They're nice and fluffy and golden brown, and they sure are a great holiday cookie to take to a cookie potluck or a friend get-together or a morning meeting or something like that around the holidays. And I'm going to have a great frosting recipe that tastes like eggnog too. You can find that on my blog, trailerparkchristmas.com. You can visit that and get the frosting recipe. But I just can't wait to try them as is. So, I taste the cinnamon and the nutmeg and the eggnoggy flavors there too. And, just a great holiday cookie. I hope you get a chance to make my eggnog cookies. And if you do, send me pictures at jolenesugarbaker@gmail.com. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. I'm Jolene's Trailer there. And subscribe, because there's a video every day until the 25th. Tomorrow is old-fashioned stained glass candy. So I'll see y'all back soon, and even tomorrow, because there's recipes every day. I love y'all, and Merry Trailer Park Christmas. Bye-bye.
Slap on all your blue eyeshadow. Watch out for that big tornado. Get all filled with pride in the double wide. Jolene Sugarbaker, she's the trailer park queen. In the double wide. Jolene Sugarbaker, she's the trailer park queen. In the double wide. Jolene Sugarbaker, she's the trailer park queen.
Visit my store at jolenesugarbaker.com.